I'm about to show you something that's going to make you uncomfortable. Last month, I ran an experiment. I tracked every single small purchase I made through apps. Coffee delivery, lunch on DoorDash, that late night snack on Uber Eats. Stuff that felt like nothing in the moment. The total? $847 in 1 month. And here's the crazy part. I'm not even a big spender. I don't buy designer clothes. I don't have a fancy car. I just tapped a few buttons when I was tired, so I did the math. And what I found genuinely shocked me. Pause. Let it sink in. That $847 a month over the course of a year, that's $10,164. But here's where it gets insane. If I invested that money instead just basic index funds with average 8% returns, in 30 years, that becomes $1.2 million. Visual, side-by-side comparison, left side, pizza delivery, $28, right side, same money 30 years later, $2,847. One burrito bowl isn't just $18. It's $183 in your retirement account 30 years from now. Now, I can already hear what you're thinking. Come on, are you really telling me I can't enjoy life? That I should never order food? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Here's what I learned. It's not about the occasional delivery. It's about the invisible pattern we've all fallen into. Let me show you what I mean. Screen shows data visualization. I pulled my DoorDash history. You know what I found? 60% of my orders were placed within 2 miles of my apartment, places I drive past every single day. And 80% were ordered between 7 and 9 p.m., right when I'm tired from work. The apps know this. They've studied millions of users. They know exactly when you're most vulnerable, when your willpower is lowest, when that order now button is hardest to resist. This isn't about laziness. This is about billion-dollar companies using psychology to separate you from your money. Tone shifts, more empathetic. Look, I get it. You work hard. You're exhausted. After a long day, the last thing you want to do is cook. I've been there. We've all been there. But here's the question that changed everything for me. Am I trading my future freedom for present convenience? Because that's the real trade we're making. Every time we hit that button, we're choosing comfort today over options tomorrow. Let me paint you 2 pictures. Visual split screen. Picture 1. You're 67 years old. You're sitting on a beach. Not because you're on vacation, because you retired early. You have enough money to do whatever you want. Travel, hobbies, helping your kids or grandkids. You're free. Picture 2. You're 67 years old. You're still working. Not because you love your job, but because you have to. Your retirement account isn't enough. And you're looking back thinking, where did all my money go? The difference between these 2 futures? It's not one big decision. It's 1,000 small ones. Real story. Builds connection. My friend Sarah, she's 32, told me something last week that stuck with me. She said, I finally checked my subscription list. I'm paying for 7 streaming services. 7. I only watch 2 of them. She was spending $89 a month on subscriptions she barely used. That's $1,068 a year. Over 35 years until retirement, that's $197,000 she was just giving away. And the wildest part, she didn't even realize it until she actually looked. Solution focused, not preachy. So here's what I did, and this is where everything changed for me. I made a simple rule, the 24-hour rule. Before I order delivery, I asked myself, will I still want this in 24 hours? If yes, I write it down. If I still want it tomorrow, then I get it guilt-free. You know what happened? 70% of the time, I forgot about it by the next day. I didn't actually want the food. I wanted the dopamine hit of clicking a button. The other 30%, I enjoyed it way more because it was intentional. Actionable steps. Specific and easy. Here's what I'm asking you to do. Not some massive life overhaul. Just this. Step 1. Tonight, pull up your bank statement from last month. Just look. Don't judge yourself. Just see where the money went. Step 2. Pick one subscription you don't actually use. Just one. Cancel it. Step 3. This week, cook one meal you would have ordered. Just one. Take that $25 you saved and move it to a savings account. Literally right then. Transfer on your phone. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Powerful visual on screen math. Save this week times 52 weeks equals $1,300 per year times 30 years at 8% equals $147,000 one meal. One decision. $147,000. Truth bomb, but hopeful. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. We're the first generation in history where convenience is cheaper than discipline. Our grandparents didn't have a choice. We do. And that makes it harder, not easier. But here's the good news. You're watching this video. That means part of you already knows something needs to change. And that awareness, that's the first step. Call to action. Empowering. Your future self is watching you right now. They're seeing what choice you make after this video ends. You can close this and go back to scrolling. Order dinner tonight without thinking about it. And that's fine. No judgment. Or you can try something different, just for 1 week. See what happens. See how much money you actually save. See how it feels to be intentional with your choices. And maybe, just maybe, you'll realize that the freedom you want 30 years from now starts with the decisions you make today. The compound interest calculator doesn't lie. Time is your biggest advantage right now, but only if you use it. What's it going to be? Final visual. Text on screen. Your 67-year-old self is counting on you. Start today.